You are looking live at the Rock Ice Pavillion in Dunellen, New Jersey, where the New Jersey Rockets 19U girls will take on the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Hi everybody, Joe Rizzo here, bringing you the play-by-play. We have one game in the books on August 21st, the 16Us in Lehigh. And we will do the 19Us now at the wonderful Rock Ice Pavillion. Rockets wearing white jerseys today. There's a few holdovers who have been with the Rockets a few years, long enough, and still hold their white jerseys from a few years ago, and they still fit. And the others are wearing, if you watched the RSG Selects games, they are wearing the white crayons jerseys. So the combination of the two will work a little bit on some of the numbers, and some of the names are going to be a little bit new, so we'll try to keep up with everything that you're seeing and relay that to you. The play-by-play guy might need a little extra time to get his wits about him. The girls are surrounding Emma, who's back in goal, and they are getting ready to do their count out as the coaches, Coach Jeremy behind the bench with coaches Walt and Henry. So we have some familiar names from previous seasons out there and some new ones, and some girls who have played together before and some who have not. As a unit, they come over to the bench. Manning the scoreboard today is George Tillinghast. The scorekeeper is Jen Lee. And running the penalty box for the Rockets is Bug Holt, who had a great game earlier in the 16U game. He was all over the place. Looks like we have at least one double duty athlete out there today, and that's going to be Barbara. She's starting on the left wing, Amanda at center, Georgie on right, Rachel Lee on right D, Francesca Hansen on left D. Liftoff for the 19U Rockets girls season. Looks like a bunch of familiar Phantoms from the earlier game as well, so they're doing a bunch of double duty. It might even be the same team for all I know. Centered out in front, but cleared away by Tootie. Sent all the way down. There's going to be no icing on this one. Well, at first he was waving. It looked like he was saying no icing, and then he calls the icing there. Goalie looks different, unless you just changed jerseys. But if you didn't watch that first game and you're only watching the second game, then surely that means nothing to you. Phantoms win the face-off back to the left point. Comes along the near side. Rachel steers it up and out of the zone. Amanda there battling. Sent back in onside, and Rachel will give chase with Tootie. Tootie in the far corner. Now working with it around as the guy kicks my tripod because, geez, there's just not enough room to go around, right, bud? Centered in front. Georgie uses the body to steer clear. It's sent down deep. It's going to go on goal, not an icing. The goaltender steers it aside. Picked up by Barbara, looking for the point. She'll exchange there. It's moved down to Peyton. Peyton shoots and scores! Jacobus gets them on the board! 70 seconds into the season, Peyton comes in, and she and Rizzo with an interesting stick tap on the celly. 1-0 Rockets. Great exchange by there. Barbara on the left wing had the puck deep. She came back up toward the left point. She exchanged with Peyton. They used the bodies as a pick, and Peyton went down the left circle, got a fairly sharp angle shot, and tucked it into the top left corner of the net. Rockets apparently so confident that they're going to play with just 4 skaters, but no, that's not the case. Tootie will come out and take a turn at left wing. The bench is a little bit short, but it looks like there's 2 forward lines and 2 defense pairings, and who's playing where, I guess, is a little bit up for grabs. They win the face-off into the offensive zone. It's picked off there by Tootie. She goes up to the point, can't find it all the way through. Rizzo with it, right wing, sends it at the goal, and it's covered up, and finally a whistle. Peyton in the face-off circle with Rizzo chasing and Hansen on the left. Moved up, but not out. Rizzo picks it off, looks around for Tootie. He keeps it herself. Wrist shot! Pad save. The rebound looked like it was there for Tootie. Tootie in the far corner looking for help. Rizzo picks it off. Rizzo looking for help. Gets through 2. Tries to get through another. Still battling in the corner. Using the stick here. Let's see if she could use the body. It goes to the near side. Firing in is Amanda from the top of between the points. Little help with Tootie. Sticks get up there a little bit. Hard to see just out of the perch. Amanda and now Rizzo. Rizzo, long shot, bounces. It's not loose. A good cover by the goalie. That was a bouncing puck. It took a funny hop just between the two circles at the bottom, a little right at the top of the slot. It bounced on its side, it looked like, and the goaltender got down and covered that up without the rebound. Amanda wins the face-off to Georgie. Georgie tries to keep it in. Rachel steps in from the point. Amanda now helps out, and Georgie battling for it there. It's skated out by the Phantoms. Rachel giving chase. She'll push it along the outside. That is Bella back. There's a hit, and Amanda's going to go off for that one. Rachel touches up the puck. They're going to call Amanda for that one. Let's see if they call interference or the check. They call the check, and that's probably a deserved call there. Big contact, and maybe one of the differences that you'll see if you were watching or you're familiar with the 16U game, there might be a little bit more of that in the 19U game. Game comes possibly a little bit faster, and bodies will tend to collide a little bit more. So the Rockets will have to kill it off. This is a 2-minute penalty. We're in 17-minute periods. Emma gets her first save. Rebound came in front, but it was just a little too far for the Phantoms and lucky for the Rockets. Rachel and Bella, who's doing double duty, will be the defense pair killing, and Barbara and Georgie will start out at forward. Wrist shot from close range. Emma gets the left pad on the first and steers it aside with the blocker on the second. Comes up to the left point. They keep it in. Bella deflects it in the slot. They try to move it out, but it goes behind. Phantoms coach screaming at one of his players, not happy with her, and whoever she is shall remain nameless to us. That puck sent in offside. Why there is no more delayed offside, even at this level, unless there's something that I don't know. But that was a delayed offside call. They allowed that. In the 16U game, they did not. Sent behind the net, 45 seconds left. Rizzo now out there, chips it off the boards on the kill. She steers it out. She was looking for Barbara, but Barbara had to take a more defensive posture as Rizzo was badly outnumbered. This will be Lily. She steps in and wears number 3 today. This one sent down deep, and the Phantoms on retreat, trailing 1-0. Peyton picks that off. She has Rizzo in front, but can't get the turn. Rizzo will try to pick off that puck. Oh, it goes right through her legs, but she was right in position. This one sent deep. Lily and Larissa. Larissa gets back, and she sends it to the far side. Possession up for grabs. Larissa will get it again, and she will steer it out of the zone on the right side. She might have a little room if she could turn the corner. Penalty expires. They kill it off. It's 1-0 Rockets on the goal by Peyton Jacobus. fought for there in front of the Phantoms bench. Peyton like a dervish trying to get it. This one's going to go over the line for icing, and the Rockets will have an offensive zone draw with 12:06 left in the first period, and the home team in white holding a 1-0 lead over the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Amanda will take it. She's flanked on the right by Georgie and on the left by Barbara. Amanda wins the face-off. Bella steps in to push it deep into the zone. Barbara's first in pursuit. Forces the play to the opposite side where Georgie may have picked it off, but a good play by the Phantoms to keep it out. Nonetheless, Amanda picks it off, sends it at the net, and it bounces just wide. Barbara into the near corner. She was looking maybe to go to the point, but three Phantoms converged on her quickly. Bella gets it, sends it in, and now they blow the direct offsides and not the delayed offsides. So we'll see if they... We'll see what they call the next time, and that's probably what they'll call for the rest of the game. Face off just below us. I'm not going to go crazy adjusting the camera angle. You're just going to, in these games in Dunellen, miss a little bit of what's below. Phantoms capture the face off and send the puck into the Rocket zone. Behind the net, they'll play with it. One defender back is Rachel. Bella will now pursue. Sent toward the slot but picked off by Amanda. She has nothing to do going up the point, so she goes back around as the Rockets try to regroup. Georgie and Rachel are there. Phantoms win it. They have somebody flashing open in the slot, but waited way too long to try to make that pass. Once you're losing time and space, you don't necessarily make decisions quickly enough. Sent out in front. Amanda gets a skate on it. There was an open net there. It goes to the corner, top of the circle, wrist shot. Emma kicks it out with the right pad to Georgie up the right wing. She's got room. Georgie will bank it off the boards and get it out and allow a substantial but not full change behind her. Peyton looks to get that one as she's just entered the ice. Barbara shields up the left wing. It's sent towards center, deflected in. Lily will go back and gather that, but she's got to figure out where Larissa is, and those two pair up as Larissa guards the front of the goal. That one sent in, an errant pass looked like it might have hit a stick blade. Larissa will get it, and she'll steer it out to Tootie. Tootie gets the stick hung up. Tootie up the left wing, uses the body, scramble, and his rumble, and let's see who picks it up. Somebody's got it in the corner, Peyton. Let's see if she comes out with it. No, a couple of numbers there. Lily steps in to send it near the goal, but not at the goaltender. It's put behind the net. It's picked off by Rizzo, who deflects it right to Peyton, who goes to the right point for Larissa, tries to fire it in, but has to go deep to Rizzo. Rizzo looked around. She looked for Tootie or Peyton in front, but just whiffed on the pass. It's sent up center ice. This is going to be on net, so it's not going to be an icing. Emma corrals it the safest way, and she steers it to Lily up the right wing. Up to Rizzo at center, one to beat. She'll go around the right side looking for numbers. Right hand wrist shot just wide of the net. She had a lot on it, but it went wide of the net. It's going to cost her a little bit in the kangaroo court she has with her father. Shots on net are the only ones that are going to go in. Amanda will help back defensively. She's got Rachel with her and Bella as well, and she's going to need both of them. As the Phantoms attack, they try the stuff shot. Emma slides over, gets the left pad on it, snuffs the rebound, and a stoppage in play with 9:02 left in the first period. And the 19U Rockets girls maintaining a 1-0 lead. Peyton Jacobus scored 70 seconds into the season. Amanda wins that face-off into the corner, obscured from view. Now it comes out to your view, and Georgie will skate over there and have a little room. She'll bring it out. Tries to get it up the boards, but can't. Phantoms square up, and 86 comes in. Wrist shot, left shoulder, saved by Emma Lacey. Georgie trying to get it up the right boards, battling 1-on-2. Gets a little late help from Rachel. Bella perched in front to make sure if it blows up, she's still there. Barbara steers it up and out of the zone, sent right back in. Now we're playing delayed offside, so I'm not really sure which rule they're playing here, but there's been 2 delayed offsides and 1 direct offsides. As far as I know, they're not supposed to be playing delayed offsides anymore. Obscured out of the view, it pops out towards center. Peyton there pursuing. It goes back to Bella. Bella goes up the boards near side to Peyton. A little bit too strong, but not strong enough for icing. Peyton forward 1 in pursuit. Stops, slams on the brakes. Tootie picks it off in the slot. Tootie through 1. Tootie down low to Peyton. Backhand shot goes just wide. Rizzo comes sweeping in, but the puck doesn't find her. They'll come up the left wing. Peyton in pursuit. Knocks down a pass. Lily converges on it. Steers up to Rizzo, left wing. Rizzo over the left wing, steers through 1. Takes herself offside. She didn't have it over the line. It came back. She had the right idea. Right church, wrong pew. And I think she was looking to drop it to Hansen, but couldn't get it through. Those 2 will stay out there with Peyton at center. She wins it to Rizzo. Rizzo, instead of going to Larissa, will try to turn the corner. Turns out to be not the best decision, but eventually it gets to Larissa. Now Luisa. Luisa tries to get it through, can't. Battle across the boards, and now the puck sent cross ice, where Lily will get it. Lily will step over the line. Lily gains the line over to Luisa, onside, but Luisa got her skates tied up. Looks like there's a change going on in the back. Luisa gets a little open space, tries to get it to Tootie, not strong enough. Tootie battling with 64 behind the play. Phantoms come out. Some of the Phantoms might end up being gas. It looks like a lot of familiar numbers from the game that just ended with very little break in between. Rockets, I'll give you a look there, changing behind as there's an interference call, and it looks like the Rockets will have a power play. Well, that faceoff wouldn't be in the Rocket zone. It would be in the offensive zone. It looks like an interference. So the Rockets will go on the power play. It'll be Amanda taking the faceoff with Georgie on her right, Barbara on her left. Bella behind on the left point, and Rachel Lee on the right point. Welcome back to the Rockets. You look better in that jersey, Phil. Left point, Bella, wrist shot, bouncer in front. Georgie on the rebound, can't get to it. It's sent down. They say no icing. There's supposed to be icing on penalties as far as I know, on the penalty kills now. That's what I've been told, but apparently maybe the refs aren't catching up with it, or maybe there was an agreement to not do it. There's supposed to be an icing, and I think the coaches are telling them that there's supposed to be icing in play in all situations now. But it's the first game for the refs too. Georgie tries to push it up the left wing, but a lot of neutral zone bantering and not much possession going on right now. Rachel forced to bat it forward. Georgie will pursue for a moment, peel off for a change in favor of Peyton and Tootie on the forward lines with Peyton and Rizzo. That's right. 58 seconds left in the power play, 5:51 left in the first, 1-0 Rockets. They're going to look to double that advantage. Sent, low in front, but not all the way down to Tootie. Lily steps in, wrist shot to Rizzo! She couldn't get enough on it to redirect it in, but that was right in the Tiger's eye. Lily will get it between points. She'll gather it, wrist shot through traffic. It hits Tootie in the shoulder. It's loose in front. Squirts out. Let's see if Larissa can keep it from getting out of the zone. She can't, but Lily will come back, and the Rockets will have numbers. Tootie on the near side. Tootie looks. Tootie through the left circle. Centers for Rizzo. She gets a stick on it once. Centers in front. It's through the crease. Tootie in front. Can she put it in? 1-on-3. Lily top of the left circle. Wrist shot through traffic. Tootie got a piece. Tootie on the rebound. Rizzo. Tootie. Tootie backhand. Tootie can't put it in. 2 Phantoms, neither the goalie, step in and stop Tootie's 3-4 shots in front. How did it not go in? The power plays expired, but boy, there were golden opportunities there as that line changes. 2 forward lines, 2 defense pairings for the Rockets. Phantoms now with possession. This will be Georgie. She'll gather and go up the right wing. Sends it cross ice for Amanda, and just a little bit off the timing. Rachel will gather it, and she'll use Bella back in her own zone. She'll gather it back again and steer it up the near boards for Amanda. Amanda storming up the left wing. Amanda gains the zone. Amanda through the circle, slips up, trips over the red line. Gets a little help from Barbara. Georgie down there now too. Georgie will try to keep it in, but she slips up. Rachel spirits the puck away, and Bella will be back with Rachel to halt any possession here. Good centering pass through a lot of traffic, but the Phantoms can't convert there. Emma was ready, but boy, that was a heck of a pass between a well-defended skater and pass play. Rizzo first forward in pursuit. Peyton the second, but this player beats two. She can't beat Emma's blocker. Wrist shot, close range, Emma with the glove save and covers the rebound. 3:23 left in the first period, 1-0 Rockets. Phantoms with their best chance of the game. Emma up to the task. On the prior sequence, she made a left shoulder save that was spectacular. This one was first the blocker after, I think it was number 11, negotiated her way all the way up the ice, and then the spectacular glove save by Lacey, number 7. A unique number for a goaltender. 7. Down to the 3-minute mark left in the first period. Rizzo, let's see if she can get it out of the zone. She does. I don't know why that wasn't called offside. It looked like it was clearly a few steps out. Up the left wing, Rizzo gets it but can't control it off the boards, and there's a turnover. Wrist shot, Emma gets the glove down and fields it like Glaber Torres on a lazy Thursday afternoon in the Bronx. Rockets with the wholesale change. A la the Russian 5, they change all 5. Phantoms win the face-off. They get moments of possession, but not much sustained. Barbara up the left wing, storming through. This puck bounces off the boards and finds its way right toward the danger zone, so the Phantoms goaltender elects to cover it up. I'd say wisely, with 2:30 left in the first period. Barbara was the first player there, so if she was trying to play it, she would have had to negotiate around the Rockets player. Amanda wins the face-off. Lily tries to step in to get it, but it hops over her stick. 34 on the break with 86, 2-on-1. Larissa back, wrist shot, a first save with the glove by Emma, and then she pushed it away with the blocker. Up the left wing is Amanda with speed. Can she turn the corner? She tries to, but she's met by 2. Lily steps in, centers for Georgie. Georgie tried to get the backhand on it, but couldn't get enough on there. But a good look and a good pass into open space. Larissa back, she's the defender on the play. Wrist shot, Emma gloves that. It wasn't going in, but she gloved it anyway to halt play with 1:55 left in the first period. And the Rockets holding a 1-0 lead. Amanda wins the face-off into the close corner to her, and Bella turns around to grab it. They don't get it out, and the Phantoms send it deep. Still pushing through. Oh, Tootie was looking for Rizzo. It wouldn't have been a breakaway, but it would have been 1 versus 1. Up to the wing. Rizzo gets it out of danger for the moment. It's sent in. We're playing the delayed offside apparently this game. So we'll have to check on that with the rules. The plan is to have Coach Jeremy, we'll do a separate video instead of just extending the live stream. We'll just pop back on and make that a little more convenient, and we'll talk about both games. This one's sent in onside and no icing. Amanda, actually that's Peyton. It's sent out in front. Phantoms lost it for a moment. They move it up the left wing, tipped towards center. That was beyond the red line. They're not calling icing, probably should have been. Sent toward the far boards. Phantoms looking for it. Rizzo there to try to pick it off. Eventually she forces the turnover, but it's sent back toward the front. Bella blows that one up. Wrist shot between the points. Emma knocks down the first one. Rebound, she covers it up under traffic. 1 against three, one black jersey against three white ones, one of them wearing number 9, and that's not the one that you want to mess with. Amanda's spot on her face-offs today. I'm not making an official count, but feels like she's won all but one. This one's sent all the way down for an icing. And we'll do it again with 23.9 seconds left in the first period. The Rockets holding a 1-0 lead on the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. If you're watching this one live, the earlier game went to the Phantoms at the 16U level, and that was by an 8-1 score. Face-off won by the Rockets and sent behind the net. That's another win for Amanda. Let's see if they could get it up and out. Lily's there to retreat. She turns it around up the backhand, finds Georgie. Georgie peels off the boards, and the Rockets will move it into center, and Barbara will dump it in. Amanda peels off for a change, but there's no time left in the period, and the Rockets, with the 1-0 lead, will take a break, gather up, and talk about it. Diamond Diehards is a podcast about baseball and about life, along with the dog Jeff Healy. It's me, Joe Rizzo, and we talk about baseball, yes, but we also talk about life. Go find us everywhere on social media at Diamond Diehards, even on LinkedIn, if that counts as a social media, which I think it does. You can also go to diamonddiehards.com if you'd like. And anywhere you find podcasts is where you could find Diamond Diehards. iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, wherever you like. That's where you can find Diamond Diehards. We also do a couple of features like Veteran of the Day. So if you have a veteran that you'd like to honor at the beginning of our show, the dog, Jeff Healy, is glad to provide that support, a veteran himself of the U.S. Army who served in Iraq. So contact us via social media anywhere, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, at Diamond Diehards or diamonddiehards.com for more information. And if you're on YouTube, we'd like you to hit that subscribe button right here. And also go over to Diamond Diehards and subscribe there. Maybe hit the alerts button so you get alerts each time you're doing it. Each time we're popping on the air. The teams will switch sides for the 17-minute second period. Peyton on the face-off with Rizzo and Hansen. She wins it. Lily retreats back under pressure. Tries to bank it along the boards. That is a difficult penalty call. She was playing the puck. The player tripped. Not on the stick, but sometimes they'll call it. And Lily will step into the penalty box for a trip that she really didn't commit, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Face off to Emma's left, 12 seconds into the 17-minute second period. Rockets holding a 1-0 lead and on their second penalty kill of the game, a 2-minute penalty. Centered, wrist shot on the backhand shot rather, Emma steers it away. Now move toward the left wing boards, shot through traffic but goes wide. Bella tries to gather. She'll stay there in pursuit, gets a little help from Peyton. Tootie and Peyton, the forwards, killing it. Rachel and Bella, the D. Just below us, out of reach. Puck there. Tootie using the body to push forward. But it's put back in, not kept in, by the Phantoms. Rachel will steer it up the boards and out. Let's see if they are playing the icing on the penalty or the not icing on the penalty on this one. Comes back into Rachel. She'll go cross D. Boy, that was Good thing she got a little sauce on that pass because the Phantoms player was there looking to pick it off. Rachel gets it again, bangs it up the boards once, tries again. There's a bit of a dive, trying to draw the penalty. She doesn't. Puck sent in. Peyton will jump off of her penalty killing shift for Amanda. They clear one penalty killer. There's the other, Tootie. Let's see if Tootie near the bench can get off now. She's got to play back as the puck comes into the offensive zone. 1-on-4. Sent toward the net. Emma has it between the pads. Stopped herself from sliding backwards. Gets the whistle with 50:18 left in the second and 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Phantoms on the power play for 30 more seconds, trailing 1-0. Georgie tries to cheat it and get a step, but the ref finds that. Amanda again on the face-off wins it. Sent to the left point and kept in though. Rachel uses the body in front, then jumps off at the right time to go chase behind the net. Georgie in pursuit on the far side. Rachel follows through. That one turned around. Georgie can't get there quite in time. Rachel can't get hold of it. Phantom cycling. They go back behind the net. Larissa will give chase. Larissa will stop the significance of the pass, and Emma's able to cover it so it never actually got to the crease. So that's a good job by Larissa. She got enough with the body and with the stick to prevent the full volition of the pass. And there was a Phantom player that needed that pass to go about 10 more feet, but Emma snuffed it before it could happen. The penalty is over, so the Rockets will put 5 out there. They're the home team, so they get the benefit of the last change, and they use every mere second of that, plus the referee's collective patience to do so, with 14:45 left in the second period, and the White Rockets leading the black-clad Lehigh Valley Phantoms 1-0. Sent out through center. Amanda bunts it to the right side. Let's see if Larissa could get it. No, not strong enough. Rather, that was Barbara. Kept in by Larissa at the right point. Sent through traffic. Oh, it bounces and a pad save. This is Georgie trying to pick it off, but the Phantom player spins around, goes behind her net, tries to send it up to the point. Lily steps in, gets a piece of it, and Georgie battling. Larissa's back, one-on-one. Amanda with the stick tap. Larissa forces the shot to go wide. Emma steers it aside. It comes back behind the net. They feed the right point through the Phantoms. They send it in through traffic, deflected, and score. The Phantoms got the puck, fed it to the right point. She sent a low pass. That was intended as a pass because 59 was there. Turned her left-handed stick, or turned her stick, a right-hander, got herself around, got the stick blade on it, redirected it into the net. 1-1 with just under 14 minutes left to go in the second period. Phantoms now with a little jump in their step. Comes right to the net. Deeks with the backhand shot. Emma saves it. Emma under fire. That one bounces in over her pad, and the Phantoms have 2 quick ones to make it 2-1 with 13:44 left in the second. The Rockets have had the better of the play right up until this sequence. The Phantoms have had some shots, but not many quality ones, and now they take 2 and cash them in with traffic in front and shots coming from the right side. So the Rockets will have to regather here. This line scored 70 seconds into the game. Peyton with Louisa and Tootie. Phantoms now up through the right wing. Rebound, center in front, not a rebound, rather redirected at the bottom of the slot. Emma gets that one on the logo, and the Phantoms are just flying right now. This will test the mettle of the Rockets. This is their first game. Now, a lot of them have played together before, and a lot of them know each other, but there's some new faces in there. Face-off won by Peyton, but possession ends up in favor of the Phantoms, and another wrist shot from just below the right point this time. It doesn't deflect to anyone, and Emma stops it with no rebound, and the Rockets will do it again, and they'll make a Russian 5 type change. 13:22 left, second period. 2-1 Phantoms on 2 quick ones. Near side, up, not out, gets to the point. Phantoms suddenly just gaining possession and keeping the puck, and the Rockets, who've played a lot of these first period and change in the Phantom zone, are playing it in their own zone now. Larissa tries to move that one out. She does, with a little help from Georgie, just out of your view. Coach looking for a hit from behind there. Georgie got decked. It was just out of view. It's just that difficult spot in here in Dunellen, which is usually pretty good, but the overhang sometimes leaves a little bit to be desired. This one's sent out of the zone by the Phantoms. That's not an icing because that's their own. Georgie, the first one in pursuit. She looks like she's maybe at the end of her shift there. Are they calling her to the bench? I'm not sure. Part of the line is out there. Peyton's out there with Georgie and Barbara. I don't know if they've been able to get a change yet. Down to 12-12 left in the second. 2-1 the score for Lehigh. Larissa gets it behind her own net, steers it around up to Barbara, but a little too strong. The Phantoms will go back in full retreat. And now the forward line change gets completed. Rizzo keeps it in. She finds Peyton. Peyton sends it toward the net, but nobody else is there. Peyton's still in pursuit as the Phantoms bring it up the left wing. Peyton's still in pursuit. She gives way to Larissa, who's now the help. Peyton gets it back again, and she has it behind her own net. Let's see if she can get it through traffic. Gets a little help from Larissa, who uses the hip to shield off the player. Peyton tries to go fully around the other side of the net. Peyton's still down there, banks it up the boards to Rizzo. Rizzo tries to sheath it through traffic. She does. She gets it up and out the right wing. Not strong enough for icing, but strong enough to change a couple of forwards. Except herself. Phantoms pop it out of the zone. Amanda's there in pursuit. She's got Rachel helping deep. Phantoms 3-on-3 here as Bella gets back on the other side. Bella plays the body and allows Rachel to play the puck. It's good teamwork by the defense right there. Bella retreats now. She and Barbara played in the first game as well. Rizzo fans on the shot, but it actually works to her advantage. She sends it to Amanda, but Rizzo's got to get off, so it's Amanda 1-on-4. Amanda wrist shot. Ooh, whistled off the glove. Didn't think it was going in. Picked off. Barbara sends it toward the net. That's Georgie in front. Couldn't get it all the way through traffic. Rockets nearly had one there. Phantoms come in 1-on-3. Wrist shot knocked off of the heel of the glove by Emma and moved aside. Peyton now in pursuit. She finds Georgie up the middle. Georgie needs to get a little more than a stick blade on it. She can't. Badly outnumbered. Wrist shot. Emma knocks it down with the stick and then covers the rebound with 10:09 left in the second period and her team trailing 2-1. It was Peyton with a goal 70 seconds into the game, and the Phantoms with 2 quick ones just 3+ minutes apart, 3+ minutes into this second period. Rockets now defensively on the faceoff. Peyton wins it back to Bella. Bella banks it up but can't get it past the point. Georgie tries to help get it out, but she can't. So the Phantoms will maintain possession. And that's where they've been dangerous, possessing the puck in the right point. So the Rockets might want to try to reverse things or get a little higher up to chip that puck out of there. Phantoms get it through the slot, a little too strong and now into the corner. They feed the point, but it's too strong and it goes out. Barbara's going to be in pursuit. She also played that first game, but it looks like many of the Phantoms did as well. So we might see a couple of tired legs in black, a couple of tired legs in white, and how that plays out, we don't know. But if it becomes a factor, then it becomes a factor. Rizzo in pursuit, trying to turn the corner, but can't maintain possession on her backhand. Amanda and Tootie now helping. Rizzo into the corner, but it's a little too strong. Let's see if she can get there. She catches up as the puck can't be possessed. 1-on-3 are numbers that are not going to work in her favor. The Phantoms player takes her time. She'll skate it right out from the side of her net, up and through both zones, and dumps it deep for herself. They had a couple of numbers there, but the one player, 64, who skated it all the way in, was the only one not to peel off. They elected to peel off and make the change rather than try the scoring chance. So that's some disciplined hockey by the Lehigh Pavillion. Rizzo in front, passes off to Amanda, who scores on the one-timer! Oh, what a play off the turnover. Luisa got it. She turned like she was going to shoot, made the goalie respect the glove hand, dished it over to Amanda, who blasted it home. And with 8:32 left in the second period, we are tied at 2. You will not see a prettier goal than that. Oh, boy. And for her troubles, Amanda will say, I think I'll take a seat. So the lines got mixed up there a little bit for a moment, but Luisa and Amanda have been fairly long-time teammates. Combined on a pretty goal to tie it up. And boy, the Rockets needed that one because they had dominated play to start with. And then it really turned around in a short span early in this period, just over 3 minutes into this period. And they get one little opportunity and the puck goes in the back of the net. And I think that's the kind of thing that you can expect maybe this year from the 19U team. Not the lapses necessarily, but the importance for their opposition of not making even small mistakes. And there was a small mistake, a turnover. And there's a wrist shot that Emma steers wide with the right pad. If you make little mistakes against this Rockets offense, pucks are going to end up in the back of the net. Down to 7:40 left in the second period. 2-2 in the 19U Rockets versus Phantoms game. Speedy coming out. Emma comes out for the poke check. Gets enough on it. Rockets scrambling. And it looks like the net came off its moorings, and that had to be from the Phantoms player because Emma was not back there. She came out, she poke checked, and just got enough of that one. The player, left-handed shooter, 59, was definitely trying to deke around, and Emma just got enough of the stick blade on that one to snuff the chance. Peyton now situated with Georgie on her left wing and Barbara on her right, so there's a little mixing it up with the centers and the wings here. Still sticking with 2 forward lines, 2 defense pairs. Emma with the glove save on a meager shot. Barbara on the right wing pursues and gets the blocked shot with her pad. She read that one all the way to see what was going to happen if her team lost the face-off, and the Phantoms won it, and Barbara was right out there to block that shot between the points. This one's sent out by the Phantoms. That's a live puck. There's not going to be icing because that was off a Phantom stick back toward their own zone. Peyton changes, and now Amanda jumps on with what has been her customary line mates in this game. But the other wing pair was the one on which she scored the goal. Wrist shot, Emma with the push save. Blocker got it. Might have even been part of the shoulder. Puck in the near side corner. Slapper tried to redirect, but redirected wide. Phantom buzzing a little bit, sent towards center. Amanda gets it, and she wisely just fires it down to keep it out of trouble. She's going to take the change, and with 6:26 left in the second period of an exciting 2-2 game in Dunellen at the Rockeyes Pavillion, Amanda will take the face-off between Tootie on her left and Rizzo on her right. Amanda will scramble for it, and thanks to Rizzo and herself, will get the face-off win eventually. Tootie coming up, storming up the left wing, 1-on-3. Even that's a little too much for our Tootie. But eventually she gets it back at the left point. Stick handles through. Let's see if she can get to it. Tootie just can't hold on to the puck. I don't think that we have one of the dads yelling for a trip, but that you could watch the video and that was clearly not. The stick wasn't anywhere near it. Tootie battling for it still up the left wing as I take a breath. She gets it toward the net, tries to turn. Body battle over there, trying to bulldoze through, 1-on-3. Now Amanda comes in to help out. Rizzo trying to get position in front of the net in case that puck squirts out. Kindergarten soccer, Rachel Lee, wrist shot, no rebound. Oh, Louisa was right there if that one came out. Little kindergarten soccer back there as 2 Rockets were there, and then eventually all 5 Phantoms converged on it, and boy, that's a no-no. And that puck came out to Rachel, and Rachel got a good piece of that shot. She was trying to go under the glove, but the goaltender just closed the gap a little too quick, and we're still at 2-2. 5:20 left, second period. Rachel steps in with Bella to stop that one. Looking, goes up the near side to her boards in front of the Phantoms bench. It's sent back in. I guess we're playing delayed offside. Emma covers it, and there'll be a face-off to her left with 5:04 left in the second period of a 2-2 game. Peyton tries to win it over to Georgie, but eventually Barbara steps in and negotiates it out of the zone. It comes back to Larissa. Larissa, just below us, tries to get it up and out, but can't. It goes off of a skate. 86 moves it through. She's got 34. 34 tries to get around Lily. She can't. It's still loose in front. Wrist shot. Emma knocks it down with the logo and covers it up to prevent further damage. 4:42 left, second period. Now a little line mixing as Rizzo jumps out with Georgie and Peyton. They'll leave the near side boards unflanked, so they'll take possibly a defensive posture. As the Phantoms are trying to win these faceoffs, it seems like back to their center point. In fact, they win it to the left boards where there was no Rocket. Fluttering puck, Emma bounces it off of her right pad and into the corner. Centering pass, tries a backhand, can't get it. Tries another shot from the top of the slot on the spin, can't get anything on it, but they still have possession. Eventually Larissa gets it. She's got a little room. Larissa could try to skate up. She's got the speed to break the D. She gets through. She has to hold up. Louisa just gets back on side with a little dance move. Larissa loses possession. Lily steps in. Lily keeps it. It goes back deep. Georgie's still down there. Let's see if Georgie can win. But she's 1-on-3, so she's not going to win that one. The Phantoms try to move it up and out. The defender will skate toward the middle. Slam on the brakes. Slalom to the near side. Gain the offensive zone. And dump it. Peel away for a change. And let Peyton have a shot at putting the puck up and out of the zone, which she does. Tootie's there behind the change. Tootie has Rizzo. Oh, she couldn't get it on the backhand long enough. She saw her there. I don't know if she saw her there, but she sensed her there. She was trying to get that puck up across the ice to her buddy, but it didn't get through. Rockets quietly dangerous on that shift. Although they didn't have the puck deep, they were very, very close to breaking through the Phantoms' defense. First Larissa and then Tootie and Louisa. Trying to get in position where there's not much behind them. Off the face-off, Bella wins it. Rachel steers it up the right side. Where is Amanda? Amanda dumps it, and now she will be the first to chase. She's got Barbara on her right and Tootie on her left. It's pushed up, and Bella steps in to bat it deep. Barbara behind the net, centers it. Who's there? Black shirts. One of them was Amanda in the white, but it didn't find her stick. Phantoms come out through center. 1 against 3. Slams on the brakes. Another Phantom on the trail. Wrist shot blocked off of a stick. Emma pops it just wide. Now it's behind the net, and Bella has to just put it behind the net, but there's nobody there. Wrist shot. Emma knocked it down with the glove, and she just covered it up in time. Little pushing and shoving after the whistle because the sticks were trying to get at a potentially loose puck. Amanda on the face-off. They'll not guard the left wing. Amanda's been dynamite on the face-offs. She wins that one. Even though it goes there, Amanda was attempting to do that. You could see that there was nobody there, and the defenseman had cheated between the points. So with the Rockets player not guarding the near side board, they were overloading the middle, and Amanda won it into that open space. Good collaboration and communication there. They don't end up with possession, but they did have a defensive zone draw that ended up with the Phantoms having to take the puck out of the zone and regain it. Now back in the course of play, Amanda streaks up the right wing. Does she have enough to turn the corner? She doesn't, but she sends it in deep, and she'll fly off for a change, and all the forwards are able to change for White. That one almost picked off by Peyton. Now the Phantoms come in 3-on-2, but Peyton streaks back to make it a 3-on-3, and the Phantoms dump it. Behind the net, over to Bella. Bella using the body, trying to angle off, uses the left foot soccer style. Rizzo chips it off the boards for Peyton. It's a 2-on-1 with Georgie. Let's see if they can split the zone. Georgie streaking with Peyton. Rizzo trailing. Wrist shot by Peyton. Oh, it's gloved and covered. Peyton scored from there early in the game, 70 seconds in. She was trying it again, and if that rebound had kicked forward, Georgie would have been there if it kicked through to the right point. Rizzo would have been there if it kicked out anywhere else. 86 seconds left in the second period, and number 86 gains the faceoff and skates it through the zone, loses it. Georgie tries to pick it off. It goes over to the left side for Lily. Lily has a little room, so she's going to try to skate it in. She dishes it for Rizzo, but just a little too strong. Phantoms get it looking up. They send it deep. They are going to call no icing on that, but it didn't hit a stick, which is curious. It was close, but if it doesn't hit the stick, it doesn't hit the stick. Top of the slot, slow centering. It looked like it was a shot, but it was snuffed a little bit by a stick. So rather than a centering pass, it was really a deflected or snuffed shot. And we are down to 50.9 seconds left in the second period. 2-2 game between the Rockets of New Jersey and the Phantoms of Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania. Rizzo will get it. She's got all 5 black shirts around her, so she skates to open ice, jams on the brakes, top of the circle, tries a wrist shot, but shoots it into 32's logo. It goes behind the net. Georgie pursuing on that side, but a little bit of room. Peyton nearly picked off the puck on the retreating defender. Larissa goes cross ice to Rizzo. She does a spin off the boards and steers it into the zone, jumps off for a 20-second shift for fresh legs with Amanda and Barbara and Tootie. 9 seconds left, Phantoms skated in, tries to center, Larissa's there, Larissa trying to move it through a lot of traffic, 3 seconds left, Larissa gets it into the corner to end the period and keep it out of trouble. But that was an interesting period of hockey right there. And what you saw, here's what you saw. You saw the Rockets holding the edge in play for the first period with Peyton's goal 70 seconds into the game. The shots, it looks like the Phantoms have the advantage in shots. It's on the scoreboard. It says they have 20-something. I don't know how many 20-something. And that the Rockets have 13. But for the balance of the first period, the quality of those shots went to the Rockets, including a menagerie, a blitz, in which Tootie and Rizzo just couldn't seal the deal. And a couple of Phantom skaters came in with the goalie on one post and the puck sitting on the other side. And they just couldn't bang it home. And then what we saw at the 3-minute mark, or just thereafter of the second period, was a wrist shot from the top of the right circle, rather the right point, and a very nice redirection goal at the left post by one of the Phantoms, and that really turned the game around for a large majority of the second period, made it 1-1, and just a few seconds thereafter they scored on a similar play, although without the deflection, but a giveaway, a forced turnover on the right side and a wrist shot from just below the right point that eluded Emma. Then the Phantoms carried the play for probably 5 or 6 minutes after that and had a lot of possession. But they made one mistake in their own zone, and Louisa picked off a loose puck in the right circle, back skated toward the front of the net, and once the goalie put her glove up with the left hand, she immediately dished left to Amanda, who pounded a one-timer in from close range into the top left corner of the net to make it 2-2, which is where we stand with 17 minutes on the clock. Lift off for the third period. 19U Rockets girls. Amanda wins that face-off. She's been dominant in the circle on draws today. Shot through center. Wrist shot whistled wide by the Phantoms as the teams have switched sides. Georgie chips it up the right boards. This is Amanda trying to get through the right side. She can't push through. Phantoms will get it. Turning and burning with some room. This is 81. She'll skate it through the two zones and go to the right side. Gets around Bella. Wrist shot is deflected off the midsection by Emma and into the far corner. Rachel there to pick it up. She'll bounce it off the boards but can't get it out. Sent behind the net. Bella there to retrieve. Instead of going back around the goal, she sends it up to Georgie. And Georgie gets a little help from Amanda, but Amanda then fires it off of Georgie and the puck can't exit the zone. Wrist shot blocked away by Rachel. It goes behind the net to the near corner, and looking for it was Barbara. Let's see if she can get up to the point. Redirected it. What a save by Emma. Another shot. Bella knocked that one down with her right shoulder. That was going in, and Bella used the right shoulder to knock it down. A 4-star save by Emma to start it off a redirected puck. Rockets now having trouble getting out of the zone. Amanda has it. She'll use the time and space and just float it to the center line. The two defensemen are still back there, but the forwards are able to change. It's sent through. One of those new forwards, Rizzo's there, picks it up, sends it up for Peyton. It's a foot race. Peyton has Tootie on the right. Peyton through the left circle, jams on the brakes, loses the puck, centers it, it's in front! Tootie with the backhand! It looked like it went off the post. I didn't hear it, but boy, it looked like it went underneath the goalie, but not in the goal. I'm not sure how that happened. Must have gone just wide or something, but she had her beat. Loose scramble in front. Lehigh Valley immediately responding to the big chance by the Rockets. This is a 2-2 game. That next one's a big one. Wrist shot goes off of a stick and steers wide. It goes down deep. It comes up the near point, and the Phantoms just don't pursue it. Nobody seems to want that puck except for Seven, and she gobbles it up with the trapper and says, you know what, we'll put a little stop to this and regroup with a face-off in our own zone. 14:30 left, 2-2 game. Peyton on the faceoff, wins it into the near corner to Lily. Lily up the far boards to Louisa. Louisa chips it out. She's got Tootie forward. Louisa and Tootie pursuing. If they lose this puck, this is going to be a scoring chance. Let's see if they do. Turnover. Oh, they nearly forced it. Rizzo and Tootie nearly forced the turnover, but the Phantoms skated in. They'll get it deep. It's over the end line. Lily trying to push it forward. She keeps it moving but can't possess it. This is Larissa. Larissa has to turn it around. She didn't see anything up the point. Rizzo's trying to get low and get to that puck. Eventually it goes to Lily. She banks it out. That is not going to be an icing, but it's going to be enough to get the Rockets to do a full 5 change behind the play. 13:42 left in the game. Phantoms move it out. This game is dead even on the scoreboard. It's dead even in the way that they're playing. Phantoms bring it in 1-on-5. Getting around Bella but can't maintain possession is number 3. Goes behind the net. 86 in there for a little help. Bella wins that 1-on-1. Georgie up the boards. Can she get it out? Gets a little help from Bella off the skate. Georgie retreats back. She'll go behind the net. She will look to get it off the board. She can't. Rachel comes in to help out. Rachel banks it off the boards and out. There's not going to be an icing. Barbara in pursuit. How many legs does she have left? She's skating her 6th period of the day with very little break in between. Rizzo picks it off. Rizzo threw one but loses it. Rachel at the point negotiates it in deep. Barbara will change, and that will be a full forward line moving out. Peyton picks it off. She's got to wait for Rizzo to get out of the zone. She's still fighting for it. Rizzo gets out of the zone. It goes back through. Rachel's got it. Up to Tootie on the right point. Tootie gets through one. Tootie's got Riz. She goes to Riz. She loses it. Regathers, sends it in front for Tootie. Again for Tootie. Tootie turning, looking, strong, tries to get through. Goalie comes out and covers it up. Rizzo and Tootie trying to create it. Tootie found Riz. She couldn't hold it long enough on the backhand to get juice. Riz sent it back in front for Tootie, but the Phantoms converged on number 9. Close to a golden scoring opportunity there. Hard to say it was golden when there was not really a shot. Tootie will pick that one. Oh, thought Tootie had it picked up. That one kept in on the pickoff. Lily's got it. Wrist shot in front. Loose, but nobody there. Phantoms cover. Down to 11:59 left in the 3rd period. Rockets have now tilted things back their way after the Phantoms have really had the better of the play for most of the first 5 minutes of the 3rd. Tootie gets it off the faceoff when she goes deep, but it's to a Phantom. They move it up through the top of the circle. 59 screaming, yelping for the puck, but doesn't get it. 3 will skate it all the way in with the white helmet and the blue pants. Peyton will pick that off, send it up to the far boards. Tootie has to passively pursue, otherwise she would have been out of position. Rizzo trying to steal. Let's see if Tootie could steal it. Let's see if Amanda could steal it. They switched on me without me seeing it. Cross ice pass, Rizzo gets it, deflects it through. She's got 3 to beat, so the odds are against her. If she can get there and center it, she's got Tootie. She gets it for a moment, but the Phantoms possess. Amanda has Lily. Lily back to Amanda. No, Lily to herself. Lily wrist shot, bouncing puck deflected. Wrist shot. Rizzo can't get it through. One of the Phantoms came in and blocked it with a leg. It looked like she stuck out her leg and blocked it. Not the goalie. One of the skaters stuck out her leg and blocked it. Phantoms gain the line and send it in. Emma covers, and she lets it go. They don't realize that it's a loose puck. Phantoms are able to gain possession off the mental error. Rockets really need to get this out. That's a mental error where it looked like they were waiting for a whistle that never came. Amanda gets through. Can she turn the corner? Amanda up the right wing. She's pushed. No call. Looked like it could have been an interference as the player got her stick around her, but it got enough of the body. We play on. Phantoms threatening. Backhand, right, left hand saved by Emma. It was going in. 34 had the lead on her stick. Somehow Lacey got the pad on it. Circling. Can't stuff it. Georgie up the left wing and out. Georgie bumped. Georgie gets through the center line. Georgie over the red line. Georgie encounters one too many black shirts. Rachel to Bella. Barbara on the change. Coach imploring the Rockets to send the puck deep. They eventually do. Peyton gets there, but she has no numbers as the change is occurring behind her. And what a job by Peyton right there. 1 on 4 or 5, and she draws an offensive zone face-off by shoveling the puck forward and out pursuing. I mean, you can't call it a 50-50 battle when the other team has 2 players against 1. That's a 33% battle, I guess, that she won. Wow, nice play by Rachel to prevent a breakaway there. And nice play by Peyton to prevent it. They're onside. They're onside. That's a bad call. They had gotten back onside. So are we playing the automatic offside or not? Tootie was onside very clearly, but ref's not perfect. Play-by-play announcer's not perfect. Coach is not perfect. Our daughters, on the other hand, may be perfect. Rockets get it out of their own zone. Rizzo pursuing up the wing. Phantoms go D to D, looking to move it up. They do. Rockets trying to move it out of the zone. This is Rizzo, one to beat. Can she get it through? Rizzo, top of the slot. Oh, she just lost it. Rizzo looking for help. Can she get it deep? She goes back. This is going to be an offside if it comes in. Now they're playing the delayed offside, and that's a big offside as Tootie's way out of the play. .8:37 left. Third period. 2-2 game. Each team at one point has held a 1-goal lead and a 1-goal deficit. 1-0 Rockets, 1-1. 2-1 Phantoms, 2-2. This is going to be an icing as Larissa was looking for a headman pass, but it was a little too strong for Georgie. .8:12. Face off one between the points. Wrist shot sent and stuffed. We'll do it again. 8:07. 2-2 game. One moment of brilliance could be the difference. That might be it! Emma with a glove save. The whistle has not blown. The puck was still loose in front. There was pushing and shoving back and forth. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Took a long time for that whistle to be blown. There was pushing and shoving in front of the net. The puck looked to be down there. Emma was clear of the black jerseys, and the white ones were pursuing the physical part of the game. Rockets win the face-off, but can they gain possession as it goes behind the net and around to the far boards? Larissa back there, uses the body. Shot in front, and Georgie's there to snuff that out. She's trying to barrel her way through traffic. That one sent at the net through traffic, and Emma gloves it and will restart that. I don't think it was going in, it was going wide, but Emma gloves it. Now, we've had the benefit of watching Emma play for a full season, and she definitely likes to freeze that puck when she can. Give her team a chance to reset. Here's a wrist shot through traffic. Emma gets down, blocks that one with the pads, and covers it up. Coach imploring somebody to drive to the net. I wouldn't mind if somebody drove to Dunkin' Donuts and got me a coffee right now, but I mean, heck, in the middle of a game, we don't need to do that. Nor do we need the free advertising. But thank you, Duncan, for fueling me today. Peyton will get it. She'll skate through the Rockets logo and fire up the left wing. Jacobus over the line. Jacobus shovels it toward the net. Oh, she tries like a fullback to get through to make a final block, but instead, with her stick forward, the goalie's glove beats Peyton's stick blade to the puck, and we remain tied at 2-2 with 7:13 left in the third period in Dunellen. Peyton with Tootie on the left, Rizzo on the right. 24 gets it. She sends it in for the Phantoms. It goes behind the net. Rachel there in pursuit. Near side boards. Tootie has it. Tootie out of picture. Tootie trying to get it forward. She does. She flings it down. No icing. Must have been tipped by somebody. Didn't have enough juice to get there anyway. Phantoms get it out of the zone. 2-on-2. Playing in the neutral zone. Tootie in a 50-50 battle just below you. Tootie gets it into the zone. Still a loose puck. Tootie now 1-on-3. Can't win that one. Amanda steps in. She uses Larissa And Larissa turns. Larissa with a little space. She likes to burn those jets. Larissa over the line. Larissa at the net. Larissa with the backhand just wide. Rashad off of the player on the Phantoms, and it almost goes in. Lily and Amanda collide. Well, Lily and Larissa, rather. Or Amanda, I don't know. Two Rockets collide. 6:03, looking for Riz on the headman on a change. Little too strong. Phantom steal. Phantom's in. Wrist shot. Emma gloves it. 5:52 left. Second. How about the third period? 5:52 left. Third period. 2-2. Rockets. Phantoms. Face off one. Barbara's there. Can she get it out of the zone? A little too late, but Lily's there after all options in black were eliminated. Larissa gets it behind. Larissa with a brilliant scoring chance. If she was able to just get a little more on the backhand, this game would be 3-2. But it's just in a game like this, it's so close. One mistake combined with one moment of brilliance will decide this one. Phantoms move it out. They gain the line and dump. Barbara will change. Tootie will get out there. Rachel in pursuit in the corner. Gets help from Peyton. Peyton trying to dig it out. Georgie, the third forward, doesn't join the scrum. She waits for the puck to come out, and it does. Georgie up the right wing. Georgie looking for space. Georgie over to Tootie. Tootie comes in onside, 1-on-4. Tootie at the top of the circle. Tootie wrist shot out. Kick save. Edmore still at 2-2. Rachel looking. Rachel has Bella. Bella with the wrist shot. Oh, she tries to pass it in traffic. And boy, if that was a brilliant look by Bella. If that thing hit a stick blade, it's going to redirect and go right into the net. Unselfish, number 24, Cucci. Phantoms gassed, changing behind the play. One of them will carry in. Bella steers her into the near corner. Bella fighting for it, up to Tootie. Tootie stick handles out of the zone. Tootie tries to get through. Third Phantom comes in and they gain the zone and send it in. Bella, in her sixth period of hockey in the last 2.5 hours, steers it to the near side. Tootie gets it, she's got to go back around because that's where her numbers are. Rachel there. Rizzo there. Rizzo can't get it out. Peyton with a little help. Still can't get it out. It's sent back in. Rockets need to move the puck out of the zone. They look a little dead-legged here. Rachel moves it to the near side. Bella there. Bella up the near wing, but it's deflected. Amanda comes down. Rachel now over there. Rockets could use a stoppage here. Emma deflects a pass that was going right to the top of the crease. There's a puck through traffic that Emma gloves. And a desperately needed whistle for the Rockets with 3:21 left. Under siege in terms of possession, not scoring chances, but under siege in terms of possession right there on a shift where a few got caught long. Coach Jeremy is changing it up a little bit here. Let's see. It's Amanda with Georgie and Barbara. Barbara now moves to the near side, and they'll leave that far side board unflanked. Georgie trying to get it out. She does. She's got Barbara over there, but oh, there's Amanda. She's got a little space, and it's taken away. Amanda's got to try to get that puck deep. Rachel's got it. She'll look cross ice. She gets it to Barbara. Barbara looks deep. She tries to go diagonal to get it deep. The Phantoms send it all the way back down. No icing. It must have hit a stick, or actually it wouldn't have gotten over the line anyway by the time Bella got there. Banked off the boards. Rockets are on their heels now. Not looking as sharp as they have for most of the game. They need some quick changes. This is an icing. Phantoms will have a face-off to Emma's left with 2:38 remaining in the game. With just a little left. We're looking for that moment of brilliance. Sounds better with the British accent. A moment of brilliance will decide this one. If it stays 2-2, the moment of brilliance already came, and it's on number 7's glove and her left pad earlier in this period. There's a sliding block by Tootie. She slid over, got the left leg down, and another block by Tootie. She blocked one with the left shin pad and one with the right. Larissa up the right wing. She's got Rizzo at center. Can she get it over to her? Fought for behind the end line. Phantoms extra forward comes down. They send it out to center and get the puck out with a nice pass. 1-on-3. Lily will get that. She's looking up. She's got a little room. She's got Larissa on the right, Luisa on the left. Lily over the line. Lily at the dot. Wrist shot off the mask and down. Puck pushed to the right wing. Tootie will step in. She'll keep it and get it deep and switch with Larissa. Tootie still pursuing. Puck behind the net. Picked off in front. Rizzo there. Can she get it? It's loose. Larissa. Tootie popped up. Phantoms get it. Still loose. Phantoms will skate it out. 92 seconds left in a 2-2 game. Both teams on their heels. Wrist shot blocked by Peyton's stick. Near side boards. Peyton looking for Larissa. She's got her at the dot but can't get the possession. Shot into the bench where Georgie knocks it down with a glove, and that face-off should be on the far dot, just outside. Oh, they're going to put it on the near dot. 72 seconds remaining in the third period of a 2-2 game. Like two heavyweights slugging it out in the center of the ring. Both teams on their heels. Rachel, far side to Barbara. Phantoms get it. Send it deep. Far corner. Rachel. Spin move. Centered in front. What a save by Emma! You can't believe that this kid has a glove that good. 52.7 left. I mean, that puck was going into the top corner of the net. It was behind her, and she reached back and got it with the glove. No rebound. By all rights, this game should be 3-2 in favor of the Phantoms right now. Bella near side to Barbara. Barbara looking to make a play. She's got to send it deep. 2-on-4, Georgie pursues. Phantoms turn. They'll get it out. Bella back. 30 seconds left. Offside, and we'll take this one out with 27.5 seconds left. Coach on the bench. He's shifted it up with 27.5. Peyton, Rizzo, and Larissa are going to be the forwards. Tootie and Lily, the defense pair. It might have happened at one point in this period, but I don't know if we've seen these five together. Face-off, battled for. Lily tries to push it up the boards. It goes into the defensive zone for the Rockets and then out. Phantoms will move it into the zone, 16 seconds. Peyton in pursuit. It's sent to the high slot. Wrist shot blocked by Tootie. It hit her in the side of the head. She goes down. There's 8.8 seconds left. I don't know if it hit her. I didn't hear the ding of the helmet. It looked like maybe it hit her. It hit her somewhere high, maybe in the collarbone area. And she gets up. Now that's the toughest kid on the ice anytime any teams take the ice. So for her to be down, it's got to have caught her in a ginger spot. She gets to the bench on her own volition. And with 8.8 left, they have to replace her. They only have 4 on the ice. Amanda will come out. She'll be in the center. She's going to try what's called the blitz, where they send the puck deep. Amanda's going to go after it. If that puck slows down, she's got a shot. It will be covered with 1.4 left, and the Rockets will have one shot. They're going to pull the goalie. Are they going to pull the goalie? Are they going to pull the goalie? Face off. Oh boy, I thought they were going to try to pull the goalie. The longest 1.4 you've ever had in your life. They caught me by surprise. I was looking the other way. I thought coach was going to call timeout and pull the goalie. It'll end 2-2. Your goal scorers for today: Peyton Jacobus, 70 seconds in. Amanda Werner tied it up in the second after the Phantoms scored. And I don't know. Actually, they're gathering at the bench. Is the game actually over? I don't know. Are we going to play a 4? I see a 4 up there on the scoreboard. Is this going to be some type of shootout? Is there going to be some type of overtime? Apparently, there are now 3 minutes up on the board. And it looks like there's going to be some type of 3-minute overtime here. So it looks like some type of 3-minute overtime as the teams have gathered on the bench. Well, actually nobody's gathered on the bench except for the coaches. They're gathered outside the bench area. Okay, apparently we're playing overtime. The teams appear to not be switching sides for the overtime, and it appears that they're going to play the 3-on-3 NHL format, but with the limited time of 3 minutes. So I don't think it gets more exciting than this. Emma goes back into her perch. Peyton will take the face-off, and she's got Rizzo up front with her and Larissa behind her. The vital face-off goes to the Phantoms. 86 will skate it in, and let's see, it hits a weird spot on the boards. Peyton chips it forward. You have to be a little judicious about your chasing here. You want to force a turnover for an easy shot, but then you're going to give up numbers. Phantoms are in, 2-on-1. Peyton comes back to blow the play up. Larissa was in good position, steering. Larissa off looking for Louisa. Does she have enough legs? Not quite. Let's see if she can get through. Louisa pushes it forward. Can she steal it? And she peels off. And probably a good idea not to risk that. Louisa will pursue. Can she pick that one off? She can't, but she gets it to Amanda. Amanda tries to get in. She can't. It's a 1-on-3 here. The Phantoms will peel off. Amanda with the steal, but can't hold on to it. They'll go deep. Louisa is going back in pursuit. She comes up to Amanda. Amanda can't hold on to it. It'll go back deep. Pushed through the slot, and now to Lily. Lily up for Amanda. Amanda, whose legs never seem to diminish. Amanda over the side, this right side. Whiffed on the puck as the ice is really, really snowy at this point. Amanda jumps off in favor of Tootie, who seems to be okay. There's Lily with the pick. Lily over the line. Lily over the right side. Lily through the slot. Shot and a save. The puck is loose, but they blow the whistle. She didn't have it, but they blow the whistle. It hit the logo, dropped straight down, but the whistle was there. So 1:22 left in the 3-minute overtime. Tootie with Bella and Georgie. Bella not only doing double duty for 2 games, Bella's played defense and forward in each of the 2 games. It goes behind the net. Georgie there in pursuit. Georgie trying to wall off. Georgie stops the break. Georgie with possession throws it back in deep. 66 seconds left. Puck comes to the near side. Is it too strong for Bella? It is. Tootie's got to retreat back. 56 seconds left in the 3-on-3 3-minute overtime. Tootie waits for 2 players to convert. Oh, she had Bella for the home run. One of the Phantoms just got a skate blade on it. Judy stops, gets through one. She's got Louisa and Bella. Chipped up for Bella. Bella's there. Bella has Riz. Bella looking. Bella shoots off the right shoulder, the left shoulder rather. What a save. This is going to be a breakaway unless somehow Rizzo can get back. The game on Emma's shoulders. Emma can't stop it, and the Phantoms win. The most difficult of fates for the team in white and the big joy for the team in black. It came down in the end with, there's 14.1 seconds left on the clock, but it was really about 18. Rockets with an unbelievable chance as Bella and Louisa were in 2-on-1. Bella took a shot that was ticketed for the top left corner of the net. An absolutely brilliant left shoulder save by the Phantoms goaltender. They get two behind the defense. One sprung completely on a breakaway. Absolutely fabulous move. Emma goes down. A clinical shot to put it in and end the game 3-2 for the Phantoms. Many stars in this game. And for a beginning game of the season, you're not really going to get much more. That might be the most exciting game of the season right in the first game. I think what you'll see as we go along is you'll see a little bit better legs, although the overtime legs looked quite good. The last 5 minutes, both teams were really on their heels, and the pace had slowed a bit as the coaches exit and the refs work with the scoring. On the scoreboard, it counts as a 3-2 win for the Phantoms, but boy, that was a heck of a game. And Emma was absolutely wonderful. We saw some great plays. Peyton lit it up 70 seconds into the game. A brilliant goal up the left side. Rockets had a little lapse early in the second period. The Phantoms put in a couple of goals in about a 30-second span to take the lead. Later in the third, after the Phantoms had carried play for a good 5 or 6 minutes, Louisa capitalized on a forced turnover, skated backwards alone in the slot. When the Phantoms goalie was brilliant today, as soon as she put up her glove on the left side, Louisa dished left to Amanda, who was at the left post, just above the crease. And Amanda blasted a one-timer from short range to make it 2-2. We hung at 2-2 through the end of regulation when they surprised us with an overtime period of 3 minutes of 3-on-3. After Bella had a wonderful scoring chance on a 2-on-1 with Riz. Great left shoulder save by the Phantoms goalie led to a breakaway by number 59. And she put in the winning goal on a great deke that just eluded Emma over the right shoulder. So that'll do it for this game from Dunellen and the Rock Ice Pavillion. This is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching. New Jersey Rockets girls 19U hockey.